Here we go. And we are live. Let's intro the show. Boom.
It's a cruel world out there. It's hard to know who to trust. Seems like around every corner there's another hoaxster, jokester, or cloakster. In the end, one thing I've learned is the only person you can trust is yourself. But don't take my word for it. See for yourself with Word Hoax, the game of verbal cloaks, jokes, and master strokes. It'll make you lie to your mama, but don't worry, she's probably not playing this round. Here's your host, Tom Sherman.
Been growing out my beard, but it can't get as homeless chic as Tom. Yes, we have a guest host tonight. I am Baggins, coming to you live from a poorly lit basement somewhere in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Let's bring in some of our contestants. We've got first and foremost Tasha, fresh off a successful keynote speech at the Gata Science 5th anniversary event. How are you doing tonight, Tasha?
I am spectacular. I feel wonderful. I've never felt quite this good.
Never felt quite this good. All right. We will be putting over the drug testing later. Let's bring in Halo Kitty. How are we doing tonight, Halo Kitty?
Hi, everyone. Great to have a guest host. Good luck on your first guest hosting.
Thank you. I need it. I'm going to be cutting you off all night because I don't have any sort of timing down yet. And finally, Herb Alert.
I'm coming to eat you.
That is terrifying. Also kind of amazing. Your headwear, is it a cowardly lion? Is it an aggressive lion? Where are we today in terms of lion personality?
A combination of all. Coward deep down, but on the surface, a mean lion.
Ferocious. So you're like a lamb in lion's clothing.
Fear not.
And let's bring in Alphabot, the one, the only intergalactic artificial intelligence powered by GPT-3, OpenAI's controversial algorithm that is going to be domesticated by us tonight based on our context docs. I think that is all the players. Now, let us all join into the first round of Word Hoax. I will drop the link in the chat once I figure out where the chat is. You want to get in this. Name yourself. FCSI. I'm not sure if we've pushed. Seems like these are all the... I was told we should be expecting a few more contestants, but they don't seem to be here. And you know what? If you're not here on time, the trains run on time at Story Squad. All right. Looks like we have no one in the lobby yet.
That was FCXI?
FCSI.
The link didn't come through into the chat for me.
That is operator error.
Sad for me.
Is it in the comments? Some destinations won't.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, I did put it in the comments, Greg.
Right on. And then I have to play with Alphabot. Let's definitely be playing with Alphabot. All right, all the players are in. Tasha, Herbaler, and Halo Kitty plus Alphabot. We've got 60 seconds on the timer. The first round tonight is a word, and that word is Gongoozler. Gongoozler. Let's start the game.
Think of NFTs like keys to the future. Right now, as humans, we interact with businesses and organizations much like ants might their queen, slaving away day in and day out for resources to give to the queen so that she may survive. NFTs turn this one-directional relationship into a community partnership. Owning NFTs of organizations will allow those owners special perks like early access to future products, exclusive content behind paywalls, and access to the inner community. Not only that, but NFTs are transferable, allowing owners to sell at a premium, which in turn appreciate all other NFTs held by community members. So NFTs are part art, part online identity, part admission to a virtual country club, part crypto speculation, part generational wealth, and all real, baby.
Wow. Still waiting on Tasha and Herbalert. 8 seconds left. Can they get it? Herbalert is in. 5, 4. Tasha is in. Let's read these definitions. Goozler. Is it 1, a plastic tray used to collect rainwater? 2, a cup shaped like a vase that was made popular by the college party scene in the 1990s. 3, the third ghost in the latest remake of Ghostbusters. She is a green mist-like ghost who is trying to blow up the world. She and her hole in the ground is located in the subway. The Ghostbusters have to get her out of that hole before she blows up the world. 4, a person who is extremely pompous or a pompous person. 5, a person who enjoys watching the activity on canals. Let's read those again. 1, a plastic tray used to collect rainwater. 2, a cup shaped like a vase that was made popular by the college party scene in the 1990s. 3, the third ghost in the latest remake of Ghostbusters. She is the green mist-like ghost who is trying to blow up the world. She and her hole in the ground is located in the subway. The Ghostbusters have to get her out of that hole before she blows up the world. 4, a person who is extremely pompous or a pompous person. 5, a person who enjoys watching the activity on canals. Let's start the voting, and we are going to start with Tasha.
I'm going to go with the pompous person.
The pompous person or a person who is extremely pompous. Number 4, Herb Allure.
I'm going with Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters, my heart would also, because we have to get her out of that hole before she
Yes.
goes to the world. Halo Kitty.
I'm going with number 5.
Number 5, a
Canal
person
people.
who enjoys watching the activity on canals. And Alphabot. How do we even guess for Alphabot's guesses? I have no idea.
Is there a button right there? That's what I thought it was.
I thought so too, but there's no button. We're going to go with a cup shaped like a vase that was made popular by the college party scene in the 1990s because I was in the 1990s and that was wild. We'll submit the guesses. All right, boom. Honorable mentions to Halo Kitty, a plastic tray used to collect rainwater. Getting no votes, but getting us started off strong. Now the ones who earned some votes, Tasha getting Herbalert's vote with the third ghost in the latest remake of Ghostbusters. She's the green mist-like ghost who's trying to blow up the world. She and her hole in the ground is located in the subway. The Ghostbusters have to get her out of that hole before she blows up the world. Incredible, incredible. How does it feel, Lion, to be ensnared by such a deviously detailed definition?
That was devious.
Prolific in the word count. Meanwhile, Herbalert got Alphabot's vote in a cup shaped like a vase that was made popular by the college party scene in the 1990s. Alphabot voted 1 point for Herbalert. Congratulations. And finally, a person who is extremely pompous or a pompous person voted for by Tasha was written by none other than a cold series of circuits and wires known as Alphabot. Gotcha.
Oh, got me.
The real definition is a person who enjoys watching the activity on canals. If you are a Goozler, it's come to mean idler. I will throw this in the comments of the chat because I am not slick enough to put it into screen share, but you can check it out for yourself. And onwards, I want to see how fast we can get the show on. I told Tom I'm going to keep the banter down to a minimum because I am super awkward at small talk. real-time commentary. So we're going to reveal these results. Tasha, Herbalert, Halo Kitty, Alphabot. It's a dead heat. All of it. 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. Let's play another round, shall we? All right, so for this round,
I'm nervous.
you should be nervous. We're going to bring the own word. We're going to be doing the person. And the person that you can start thinking about, Claudius Aymand, Aymand. You can start improvising. Remember, folks, first thought, best thought. I'll give Tom credit. This is harder than it looks. He makes it look so smooth.
Tom does such a good job. He really does.
All right, we'll start. The game is afoot. Claudius Aymand.
I don't know what to say, really. When you get old in life, you find out life is this game of words. I mean, the difference between winning and losing here is so small. You know, one adjective too late or too early, you don't quite describe it. One plot line too slow, too fast, you don't hook your readers. The words we need are everywhere around us. They're in every story, every setting, every sentence. On this app, we fight for each word. On this app, we tear our rough drafts to pieces for that word. We claw with our fingernails for that word. Because we know when we add up all those words, that's going to make the difference between winning.
Okay, time is up. Let's read the definitions for the biography Claudius Aymand. Is it 1, the inventor of barbed wire? 2, performed the first successful appendix operation? 3, the French-Canadian engineer and inventor created the first mechanical pencil in 1857? 4, Claudius Aymand, the second Roman emperor, ruling from 77 AD to 101 AD. Claudius was a member of the Julio-Claudian dynasty. Or 5, the friend of Hercules in the movie Spartacus? A lot of good firepower there. Is it 1, the inventor of barbed wire? 2, performed the first successful appendix operation? 3, this French-Canadian engineer and inventor created the first mechanical pencil in 1857? 4, Claudius Aymand, the second Roman emperor, ruling from 77 AD to 101 AD. Claudius was a member of the Julio-Claudian dynasty. Or 5, the friend of Hercules in the movie Spartacus? Let's start the voting. Let's start again with Tasha.
I'm going with number 4.
Number 4, the second Roman emperor, who was the member of the Julio-Claudian dynasty, Herbalert.
I was thinking of going with 4 too, but I'm going to go out on my own. I'll go with 3.
3, the French-Canadian engineer and inventor created the first mechanical pencil in 1857. Halo Kitty, what say you?
I like a good mechanical pencil, so let's go with number 3.
Excellent. There's a groundswell. Does Alphabot agree? Now it's popping up. Alphabot says, I'm going to... Oh, I think maybe if I try speaking, it'll speak. Does this come through?
I'm going to go with Claudius Aymand, the second Roman emperor, ruling from 77 AD to 101
Can we hear that?
AD.
I can hear it.
Was a member of the Julio-Claudian dynasty because I don't think they made a movie about him. I'm going to go with Claudius Aymand, the second
Oh, I
Roman
think I hit it
emperor,
twice.
ruling
did.
from 77 AD to 100.
There's no getting around this.
Whoever wrote this gets 2 votes.
Dynasty because
No, I don't think so.
They made a movie about him.
All right, so that was 4. Alphabot goes for 4. We've submitted the guesses. Honorable mentions. Halo Kitty, the inventor of barbed wire. That might have gotten my vote. Tasha, the friend of Hercules in the movie Spartacus. No votes, but captured some of our imaginations. The one that actually earned some votes. Oh, devastating. Tasha, Alphabot, ensnared by Herbalert. Claudius Iman, the second Roman emperor, ruling from 77 AD to 101 AD. He was a member of the Julio-Claudian dynasty. Savage precision, ensnaring a robot, ensnaring a data scientist. And yet AlphaBot turns the tables and reciprocates, getting Herb Alert and Halo 3's vote by saying this French-Canadian engineer and inventor created the first mechanical pencil in 1857, which means that Claudius Iman was the surgeon who first performed the something appendix. This is so hard, Tom. I don't know how you do it. Boom, there's the Wikipedia entry. Let's go. Reveal the results. The scoreboard now reads Herb Alert and AlphaBot have taken a commanding 3-3 lead. Tasha, Halo Kitty still trailing at 1. It's anybody's game as we go into the stretch run. The problem, Herb Alert, is that if there's a tie on the last round, the first definition submitted is the tiebreaker. And AlphaBot, because it's artificial intelligence, submits the moment that I press let's start the game. So you can't tie. You can only win. If you want that NFT. AlphaBot, for the record, last week it was the first ever artificial intelligence winning an NFT. And so AlphaBot is looking to go back to defend its title. Let's see if that is in the cards as we go into the stretch run here. Play another round. We're going to the movies. The movie this time is going to be called, you can start thinking, it's called Against the Wind. Against the Wind. We will get started in 3, 2, 1. We'll put 90 seconds on the clock. It's live.
Look, I know what you're thinking. How do I play this game? Get in on these NFTs. Quit my corporate job. Well, let me tell you, it's easy. We run 2 competitions daily. Word Hoax, which you're currently watching, and Clash of the Pencils, a 1-page story contest where the internet public picks the winner each night. Both are a quick creative workout to get your mind right during the day, not to mention the fame, glory, and NFTs. If you're interested in playing either of these games, reach out to me, Tom Sherman, in one of the following ways. On social media, send me a DM in Twitter at ShermQ5 or at Story Squad HQ. Give us both a follow while you're there. If you're watching on the Facebook stream, send me a message. Other contact methods include any other way you can think of reaching me, up to but not exclusively playing 6 Degrees of Tom Sherman, smoke signals, and of course, skywriting.
All right. Everyone is submitted. The movie is Against the Wind. 5 definitions. 1 is correct. 3 are by other human hoaxsters. And 1 is by a deviant artificial intelligence that might take over the world one day. Movie Against the Wind. Is it 1? Correctly translated from ancient Chinese manuscripts, this 1990s documentary stars Jackie Chan and many mythical adventures. Is it 2? The story follows the mighty might as it is used by a young boy to escape from the clutches of a bully. Is it 3? Separated from his wife, a well-intentioned father runs off with his disabled son and daughter into the Wyoming wilderness. 4. A Florida dog walker discovers the Fountain of Youth. Or 5. A bunch of misfits are trained to penetrate Nazi Germany, sabotage some stuff, and rescue a prisoner. So we'll read through those one more time. The movie is Against the Wind. Is it 1? Correctly translated from the ancient Chinese manuscripts, this 1990s documentary stars Jackie Chan and many mythical adventures. 2. The story follows the Mighty Might as it is used by a young boy to escape from the clutches of a bully. 3. Separated from his wife, a well-intentioned father runs off with his disabled son and daughter into the Wyoming wilderness. 4. A Florida dog walker discovers the Fountain of Youth. Or is it 5? A bunch of misfits are trained to penetrate Nazi Germany, sabotage some stuff, and rescue a prisoner. Let's start the voting. And we will start the voting. Herbert, do you want to go first or second? We'll give you the tie. The way we're going to make up for the tie is to give you the choice. Do you want to go first or second to Alphabot?
Always go second to Alphabot.
Always go second to Alphabot. Alphabot is going to go with.
I'm going to go with separated from his wife. A well-intentioned father runs off with his disabled son and daughter into the Wyoming wilderness because that's the one I've seen the most, and I have yet to see this one.
Okay. Both seeing it the most and yet to see that one. Alphabot going with number 3, Herbert. Now, this is a huge one. Where are we going to go? 2. Is that a 2? Is that a 2?
2.
Herbert goes with the Mighty Might as
It's also a V for victory.
V for victory. Mighty Might as it is used by a young boy to escape from the clutches of a bully. Let's go to Hello Kitty.
It's a tough one, but I'm going to go with number 3. There's not enough movies about Wyoming.
Number 3, separated from his wife, a well-intentioned father runs off with his disabled son and daughter into the Wyoming wilderness. And last but not least, Tasha, bring us home. What are you going to vote for?
1.
Number 1, correctly translated from the ancient Chinese manuscripts. This 1990s documentary stars Jackie Chan and many mythical adventures. All right, the votes are in. It's over. The results. All we have left is to reveal. Honorable mentions go to Hello Kitty for a Florida dog walker who discovers the Fountain of Youth. Tasha wrote, correctly translated from the ancient Chinese manuscripts, this 1990s documentary stars Jackie Chan and many mythical adventures. Voting for her own, getting 1 vote, but no points. Alphabot Alphabot wrote, this is the story follows the Mighty Might and is used by a young boy to escape from the clutches of a bully, getting 1 vote from his opponent. Herb Alert, ensnared by the artificial intelligence. And yet, there is a silver lining here, folks, because Herb Alert wrote, separated from his wife, a well-intentioned father runs off with his disabled son and daughter into the Wyoming wilderness, taking the crown. The actual movies Against the Wind is a bunch of misfits are trained to penetrate Nazi Germany, sabotage some stuff, and rescue a prisoner.
Some stuff.
That's literally what it set off.
Go on.
So unscientific.
Some stuff.
It's also a great song.
That's what it said.
Can you sing it for us?
I don't know. Is there a lion? Whistle it. Whistle. What's the tune? Against
the wind. I'm running against the wind. It's Bob Seger.
Bob Seger.
Oh, all right.
Come on.
You and your yacht rock. I haven't been listening to that. All right, but the glory goes to Herb Alert, I think. Let's see.
You're lucky.
Hello Kitty, Alphabot, Herb Alert.
The last few times I've played it, Hello Kitty has just been crushing it. So you're off tonight.
Off night.
How much was the lion mane an inspiration?
It just adds brain stem cells because I don't have very many.
Doubt it. Be honest. Tasha, what was going on tonight? How did you end up faring?
I was a little distracted. I hammered out that one and then just a stream of thought and got lucky. But yeah,
you came in on a high, and you were you got a little ahead of yourself.
Yeah,
Tasha did have to host this game unprompted in a virtual conference setting yesterday, which was a much higher degree of difficulty than this friendly group here. So, yeah, shout out Tasha for a job well done. What do we think of Alphabot's performance tonight? Pretty close to backing up the victory.
It stole a few of my votes tonight.
Yeah. It does feel like Alphabot is learning.
She's come a long way, baby.
If that's the case, at this rate, we're all doomed.
Watch out for your job as host.
We're oh man, if we could automate this, it'd be the greatest. Anyway, all right. Well, that is all. Congratulations to Herb Alert for winning the NFT, which we hope will be available very soon. Thanks for playing. We will be back. Hopefully, we will be reinstalling the proper host in the same bat time, same bat channel next week. Tom has a great line about hoax, jokes, master strokes, something, and we are done. All right. Broadcast is ended, I think.